Hello there, scientists. I'm going to use a washcloth and a sink of water to demonstrate what is happening with subduction at deep ocean trenches. But before we begin, let's review a couple key ideas. First of all, volume is how much space something takes up. The washcloth has the same volume whether it's dry or it's wet. It's still going to take up the same amount of space. Mass, on the other hand, is how much stuff or matter is packed into an object. So if this washcloth is wet, it's going to have more mass than if it's dry because it's filled with water. We also learned that if an object is more dense than water, it's going to sink. If it's less dense than water, it's going to float. Okay? Secondly, we learned that the oceanic crust is made up of a very dense rock called basalts. And this week, we have started to explore how along the mid-ocean ridges deep in our oceans, we have new crust emerging as molten material comes up to the surface, hardens in that really cold ocean water, and then forces the older crust away. So over time, as that crust moves away from the mid-ocean ridge, it becomes harder and more dense. So let's take a look at what happens with this washcloth as we model subduction of deep ocean trenches. Placing the washcloth in carefully, you will see it quickly fill with water. And now one end is going to, because of being more dense, subduct down into that deep ocean trench, slowly pulling the rest of the continent or the oceanic crust along with it. So you can clearly see how one end is sucked down in, and then there goes the rest of it. And we have subduction.